right? So I'll start. And today, ladies and gentlemen, can everyone see this? No, they can't. Can you see the link on? Can you see the slides on your screen, or can everyone see the slides? Please let me know. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, good, 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 good. Hey, let's go. All right. So, really quick, ladies and gentlemen, today we are back. I'm so happy that all of you showed up. This is the first time we have this many people. You all make my heart swell. I want to let you know that as long as I'm here, I am a resource for you. Okay? This is a safe space for all of us to learn and grow. If you have any questions, you always feel free to ask me. You are free to make mistakes in here. Okay? And I want to let you all know today we will be speaking a little more instead of typing because I want to know your thoughts. I want to hear your ideas. I want you to share your opinions because your voice matters in this class. And I want you to know that you matter in this class. Okay. So, with that being said, today, ladies and gentlemen, we are continuing talking about subcultures and groups. Now, before we jump into the lesson, we're going to start with a quick poll. Can everyone see this? I want you to choose which best describe you. What type of culture that you would say you are a part of. Okay. Now, there's no wrong answers here. I want everybody to know that. This is just your opinion. Okay. Culture isn't something that's just out there, it's something we live every single day. Okay. So let's see how we are connected to different groups. Okay. I'm going to start really quick, set, go. So now we talked about subculture on Tuesday, but now I want to review that again, and I want to ask you. So just type it in on the screen right here. I'm going to start the activity, and I want you to tell me what is subculture, and also think about what kind of subculture you belong to. Now, this could be something small: a hobby, a sport, a music style, an online community, the way you dress. Think about the type of subculture you belong to. Okay. Okay. What was the question? Okay. The question is, looking at these two pictures, which one do you think is a subculture and which one do you think is a counterculture? I have to switch back now so I can see your answers over here. Yes, yes, yes. Subculture is mostly the one on the left, and a counterculture is the one on the right. Now, here's what I want to ask you. All right. Why do you think societies create rules if people value freedom? Okay. So here's what I want. I'm going to start this activity and I want you to just think about it. I want you to use your own opinions. This is not uh, a gotcha moment. I just want to know what you think. There's no right or wrong answer, ladies and gentlemen. This is just how you think about it. What do you think? Why do you think societies create their rules if people value freedom? Oh, the results are in. Let's look. Let's see what everyone thinks. For example, police keep structure to roads. Okay. Societies create rules to maintain structure. Wait, where did that go? Okay. Freedom is within, but without rules, it could create chaos. Yes. See, this is what I like to see. You all are super bright. This is what I like to see. People make laws for safety. Yes. Black people get freedom from what we've been. Okay. Yes, that's true. I think societies create rules to prevent chaos. These are all brilliant responses. Okay. Now remember, rules don't eliminate freedom. Okay. They often protect it, right? So rules exist because over time, they've proven to be the most functional way for people to be able to survive together. Because, like you all have already mentioned, if we don't have rules, it might result in us being in total chaos. Okay. Absolutely great job. All right. Now, here's what's going to happen next. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a speaking activity, all right? Now, I'm going to put you all in groups, okay, in breakout rooms. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a scenario, all right? And the scenario, I want you all to talk about it. I want you to know, I want you to express your ideas. And then from that, I want when I bring you all back in, I want everyone to contribute, each group to contribute at least one idea that you and your group decided on. Now, I would prefer everyone speak, but if you don't feel comfortable speaking, you all can choose or designate someone to speak on your behalf. But what I would like is that you at least add your ideas because everyone, your opinion matters. Your voice matters. Okay. I want you all to contribute. I want you all to discuss with your friends because this is how we grow. This is how we learn. Okay. What do we find out?
You need lights. You need lights in the streets to make no crashes in the streets.
Excellent. 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 Who now? What? It's not letting me see the groups here. Okay. Now, anyone else want to share?
My group had basically discussed that if there was like no monitoring on the roads, then it would cause like destruction like on the road, and like people could get hurt, and then obviously it would affect people who are like working, and then if you're not working, then you can't provide. So literally it would just be like a domino effect. There would be no
Yeah.
structure.
Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Anyone else want to share? Where's another group. I don't know if you guys were able to speak to each other or not, but I still want to hear your thoughts. Everyone chime in, please. This is a place for us to discuss and have a conversation. Your opinion matters to me.
Um, my group, we were just talking. It's in LA, so cars are
Mm-hmm.
going to stop. Cars are going to stop. Cars are going to
Mm-hmm.
get into crashes. It's LA, a lot of homeless people there. So I feel like a lot of cars are going to get robbed. And then because of all the confusion, there's going to be some road rage, maybe even some
Mm-hmm.
fights. It's not going to be good.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So now, everyone, tell me, what do you think is going? What's the first thing you think that's going to happen within the first hour?
It don't crash. It don't crash.
Crash, like vehicle crash, or
Everybody don't crash and don't pass away or make it. It's up
mm-hmm.
to what if they fight through what happened.
I think so too. For those of you that don't know, I used to be a police officer, and I can tell you, traffic was the one thing that I absolutely hated the most. Is because you realize how much people don't think when the traffic lights don't work, or if there's a traffic jam and they don't know how to get home. So I agree with you on that one. Anyone else? Ava says, let me read it in the chat. I think they'd be able to function for a bit, but after a while during 5 o'clock traffic, it would be very bad. Yes, because everybody's going home. That is completely right. Now, what that tells us about freedom and rules is that society creates freedom and safety for us when they use rules, not chaos. And the way this is set up, that is going to be severe chaos. Okay. So great job, everyone. Thank you all for contributing. I'm telling y'all, please contribute. Do not be afraid to talk. This is a learning space. You can make mistakes. If you don't know something, say it. That's what we do. Okay. So great job. Now, let's talk about cultural integration. Can someone read this first bullet point for me and or for the class and tell us? Thank you, Azaria. Please read the first one. Thank you, ma'am.
Cultures and innovation, meaning different groups make mixed parts of their culture to build sharing ways of life, the freedom, quiet. World innovation means bringing the separate two things together into the whole a world.
Into a whole. Very good. Can someone read the next two bullet points for me? Anyone? Go ahead, Harlow.
It happens slowly as people interact, trade, or live side by side. In many US cities, people eat tacos with barbecue sauce and celebrate Lunar New Year parades. These blended traditions show culture integration because they combine food and festivals from several cultures.
Good. Hey, This is what I'm talking about. Does K-pop count? In some parts, yeah, because I mean, when you think about it, K-pop wasn't always there, right? It ended up becoming a new thing, and then everybody started adjusting to having a life with K-pop. Now it's one of the most popular genres of music in the world. Okay, so man, y'all, I'm so proud of y'all. Thank y'all. Good job. Now here's a poll. All right. Now I want you to talk about what you think causes the biggest cultural change today. Okay. Think about the world you live in right now. Okay. And which force do you think causes the biggest cultural change? And we can talk about it. All right. I'm gonna let you all in. If you cannot get in, you are free to put your answer in the chat of what you think. Okay. The world. Tech is kind of crazy. Yes. Uh, I'm sorry. Azria, how do I pronounce it? Sorry. Can you tell me one more time? I'm sorry. I don't want
Azaria. Azaria.
Az Azaria.
Azaria.
Azaria. Is that correct? Listen to me. Azaria.
Yes.
Oh, that's way better than what I was. I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Azaria. I got to remember that. Which is more likely to last 10 more years, at least 10 years. All right. I want to know your thoughts. If you don't have the ability to click on the link, then put it in the chat. Okay. So I'm gonna start this activity real quick. But tell me which fashion you think is going to last. Okay, so we have designer sneakers, political slogans, school dress codes. Political slogans, yes, because in the United States, political slogans and just being political is a very, very big part of society. I think political will stay forever. Yes, it's part of the DNA of United States history. So I want to let you all know that what I want to see is, so from today and maybe forward, I'm going to periodically check on just your vocabulary. It's not a gotcha moment. I just want to make sure that you all understand the words that you are reading. I want you to understand when you read it in context, okay? And this is just to help you. That's all this is, okay? So I'm going to ask you some questions and I want you to answer. Now, you are free to scan through your book if you want, if it's going to help you, but it's only 30 seconds before you can answer the question, and then I'll give you the answer, okay? All right. If you do not have access, put it in the chat, all right? Lego. And the answer is B, panic. Everyone, let's go. God dog it. Y'all are so, I told y'all are so good. I'm so proud that we had so many people today. I'm so happy that you all are here. Thank you for everyone. Listen, I keep telling y'all this, and I'm going to tell y'all this until I'm blue in the face. And I don't know if my brown face can turn blue, but I'm going to try. All right. I want y'all to know it is okay to make a mistake. It is okay if you get something wrong. Okay. Do not feel like, oh, I got it wrong. I'm stupid. You are not stupid. You all are bright. You all have proved today in the other classes that you are all very bright. All right. So good job. Thank you all for trying. Just going forward in the future, when you come to class, we start at 2. If you are going to be late and you want to attend class, please let myself or Mr. Hiron know in advance. That way we can keep an eye out for you and we try to include you. Also, when you get to class or prior to class, open up your windows. Open up the reading, open up. If I put a link in there, usually when we come in there, try to open up a link for you so you can get logged in and everything. That way you're not behind when we get started, okay? Because I want you all to be involved. I want you all to have a voice, okay? Also, when we are in groups, please do not be afraid to talk. I was listening to you all talk to me, and when we got out of the breakout room, you all are so bright. You all are super smart. I want to hear your ideas. Please, please, y'all share them. Share them. Y'all are too bright to be sitting here being plenty quiet, just sitting here like this. Don't be afraid. You do not have to type to me in the chat, okay? Talk to me. Use your voice. Use your beautiful voices. Use your beautiful minds. This is your safe space. All right. So here's what's going to happen on our way out. I want you to, I'm going to give you the last 5 minutes, and I want you to think about this question. How does culture influence people's behaviors or choices? Now, here, these are some sentence frames that can help you. What this does is this is going to help you be able to communicate your point. Okay. So I've started it off. You can choose any one of these. Okay. It's totally your choice. This is just to help you be able to communicate so you don't, in case you have writer's block, in case you don't know how to start or anything, this is going to help you be able to communicate. Don't worry about if you misspell a word, you don't know how to write a word, go open up another tab, type it in real quick, and let Google help you. Learn to use your resources, okay? Culture influences people's behavior by changing perspectives on how one views Stacy. Oh, let's go. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And it's always good to take on a new perspective. That's how we learn. That's how we grow as an individual, learning about other people's opinions. Shows how different we are from each other, but also so alike. Oh my God, Harlow, I've lived in many places, and I can tell you from experience that I've sat on trains with Chinese people, can't speak a lick of Chinese, and I've been able to realize that, hey, this person, we don't speak any language alike. We don't have the same culture, but this guy's I feel like I'm talking to Chinese me. One way culture affects choices is by establishing social norms and unwritten rules that dictate us. I, I feel like I'm in like, are y'all college students posing as high schoolers? Because I'm trying to understand. When I was in high school, I was never this smart. I was dumb as a bag of nails. I was in there talking like some, oh, well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Like, y'all talking like scholars in here. Yes. Establishing norms and unwritten rules. That is man, I didn't even bring that up. But thank you, Brianna. Bright Brianna. Yes, ma'am. Unwritten rules are a huge component to how culture affects choices. Some things you just do, some things you just know. Also shows a bit of discipline on how one's actions should be. Yes, very true, Stacy. It influences behaviors by setting norms and perspectives on others' norms, as well as making people who they are individuals, while others see the culture separates us. We all have identities because of the culture, and we see growing up. Oh, God, dog. Wow, Azaria, you're 15? Nah, 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 nah. Y'all can't be no 15-year-old. Listen, I'm a teacher, all right? I'm 40 years old. I'm 40 years old. There's no way y'all talking like this. Layla, you 18? No, y'all, I don't believe this. This gotta be y'all parents type, nah, this y'all parents talking for y'all. There's no way y'all telling me y'all talking like scholars, okay? This is why I want you all to see your juniors and seniors. Don't be talking about your mama like that. Listen, you all are scholars. I love this. I love this. I love the way you all think. I love that you all are engaging. You all are super smart. Look how you guys are communicating. What? I'm telling y'all, let me go and find something that I did in in high school. Please. Oh, your mom's a writer. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, let's now we're gonna look at the ones on the platform too. Ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to tell you all, thank you all so much. This is the end of our class. You all did such an amazing job. Does anyone have another class that they need to go to? If you have another class that you need to attend, you are free to do so. If you, I can hang back because I'm here with you all today. If you have questions, if you guys just want to talk or anything, I'm right here. We can chop it up. We can do whatever. All right. So I'm here for you all. Please, y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. You're so bright. Good job.